little black dude's about to teach you a thing or two about shipping, and we're starting right now. Yo brothers, you're at home with a geek? I'm Mark, aka the little black dude. Welcome back to my channel because I'm about to run my mouth about something else. If this is your first time coming here and you like TV, movies, video games, comic books, and other things of the geeky persuasion, mash that subscribe button and ring my bell to be part of the Nerdification Squad. That way you get updates every time I make a new video. Today's subject is shipping. What is shipping? It's very simply putting two or more characters together in a relationship type situation. Now this could be, oh, you just want them to be friends, oh, you want them to be more than friends, or oh, you want them to do a whole bunch of other stuff that will keep PG for now. But there are a number of different ways that ships come about, and all of it comes from the way that a story is written. Every person has a view of what their story or TV show or novel or movie or animated series is supposed to be like, and what would make it ideal for them. This is where ships tend to come from. But what kind of ships are there? I've narrowed it down to 3 different types. First is established ships. Second is alluded ships. And third is the one we're most familiar with, the OTP, or the one true pairing. Established ships are easy enough to understand. It is when a relationship has been established by the canon of a story. For example, 2 characters are supposed to be together because that's the way the story was written, and that's all there is to it. It's a very simple concept. Some good examples of this are Steve Urkel and Laura Winslow. Even though it started out with Laura absolutely hating Steve and not wanting anything to do with him, over time they kind of grew on each other, and Steve worked his way in, because let's be honest, he was wearing her down, baby. He was wearing her down! It had to happen eventually, but it was the way that the story was written. But if you want to take a look at the flip side of that, think no further than Corey Matthews and Topanga Lawrence. It's the same kind of setup where one person wasn't really into the other, and then over time they just kind of fell into each other, that kind of thing. The difference was Corey really thought that Topanga was really weird, but then she was when the show first showed up. And then when she got away from all of the psychic channeling and crystals and all that kind of stuff, she was suddenly the hot chick on the show, and Corey just had to have her. But hey, that's life. Sometimes ships are like that. Some other notable ships in the established category are Robin and Starfire from Teen Titans, Ranma Saotome and Akane Tendo from Ranma 1/2, the Chipmunks and the Chipettes, sorta, and Steven Universe and Connie Maheshwaran. But you all know established ships are boring. Let's get to the fun ones. My second category is hinted or alluded ships. This is when you have 2 characters that have obvious chemistry but aren't romantically linked in any canonical way. It's when you have 2 characters that get along better than your average characters would, and it makes you start thinking, I wonder what would happen if they were to get together. It gives your mind a chance to play around a little bit. And when I was looking for different characters to put into this category, the first 2 that came to mind were Gerald Johansson and Phoebe Heyerdahl from Hey Arnold. Because even during all of the problems that Arnold was having with dealing with Helga, his crush on Ruth McDougal, and not always being in the right place at the right time for Lila, who wanted him to like her ever so much a number of times, but it didn't work that way, Gerald and Phoebe were always doing their thing and having a good time. There are several examples of this, as a matter of fact, and I loved every minute of it. Some more notable ships that many of us have picked up on that were hinted at, we can find in Trigun. For example, Vash the Stampede and Meryl Streep, Nicholas D. Wolfwood and Millie Thompson as well. These 2 ships definitely fit, and something really good could come out of them had they been pushed further on in the animated series. Okay, let's do a couple of them rapid fire. Let's see, Leonardo and Karai from the Nickelodeon version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Celia Stingray and Nigel Kirkland from Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040. Lieutenant Tasha Yar and Data from Star Trek The Next Generation, and possibly the weirdest three-way you could ever come across, Ikari Shinji, Ayanami Rei, and Soryu Asuka Langley from Evangelion. Now here come the really fun ones! Oh, I can't wait, I'm so excited! Easily, the most polarizing of the three categories that I came up with is the OTP, or the One True Pairing. These are the characters that the fans believe should be together, even if there's no canon reason why they should be. These are the ships that make people go nuts. These are the things that people get in arguments online about. These are the ones that show whether or not you have some kind of problem, because people will ship characters in ways that make no sense whatsoever. However, there are times when ships are so amazing and hard to miss that it's so difficult to see it happening any other way. Oh my goodness, why didn't they end up together now? Some of those ships are Ichigo and Rukia from Bleach. Why? They should have been together, it would have been so great. We can also use Hitsugaya Toshiro and Hinamori Momo from the same series. Again, they had such good chemistry, why? Jean Starwind and Twilight Suzuka from Outlaw Star, why? Beast Boy and Raven, come on man, it's right there, just do it. And the ones that hurt the most because they happened twice, oh my god. Lion-O and Chitara, come on man, why did you have to do this to us 2 times in a row? No. And Prince Adam and Tila, 2 times, why? Why? But of course, you know, those are just ships that I think make some kind of sense. That's the beautiful thing about OTPs. You get to decide which characters should really be together. And when you've done exactly that, decided which characters from which series are supposed to be a one true pairing, why don't you leave me a comment in the down low and let me know. Who knows, you might hear your response read on one of my newer videos. Yeah, I still do that. If you are new here, please subscribe. I'm always happy to meet new people. And if you're more interested in some of the other silly mess that I do on this channel, check out some of my videos over here. If you ring my bell, you'll get notifications every time I make a new video and upload it for your viewing pleasure. Until next time, it's the little black dude. Stay geek and proud.